Wonderful. Lee, you can't do that. Right.
Yo, what's up? This is Pinky from Team Pinky Muay Thai. 20 years in the game, ex-fighter and current Muay Thai trainer.
Hey guys, my name's Matt. I'm from Full Tilt Fight and Fitness. I've been in the game for 12 years fighting and 8 years coaching, and you are listening to the Ring Lovers Podcast. G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Ring Lovers Podcast. As you just found out, I'm Matt and this is Pinky. Here again for another fucking fun-filled week. We missed last week.
I need to apologise. When I'm away, I was away in Thailand for the last 17 days. My time management when I'm away with the 3 hours flight difference and shit, 3 hours time difference and stuff is just, it's too hard for me to deal with. It's trying to book stuff in, and I had my family there this time. I'm trying to go away on like day tours and stuff, and yeah, it just didn't work out. And I sincerely apologise because it was actually bothering me a little bit once I realised that Sunday had been and gone. And
it irked me for a good 2 days. I was surprised I didn't get hate mail from people, but which then also makes me worry that we're not actually that important. No, but it sucked. It did suck, and like when you got back, it was actually really good to fucking see you again.
Man.
Fucking 2 weeks in July, so yeah.
Which we're used to seeing each other like once, twice, maybe. What was and chatting all the time.
That's right, yeah.
Even when I was away, like I was just shit with my socials and stuff as well.
Oh, not shit. I mean, I just figured that you're away doing your family.
Oh, man, it was
anyway,
hectic.
So
very, very tiring trip.
Yeah.
My first big overseas trip, or first big trip with my family, it's a different world, man. Like for Thailand, especially Bangkok for me, is like, when we went down to Phuket, it was a little bit different. I could go, we went on tours and stuff, and I went up to a couple of fight shows, but it was very family orientated.
Yeah.
For me, Bangkok is just my old life, Bangkok is it's almost like going home. You don't go home for a holiday, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's almost like going home, and I can probably like honestly say it wasn't really fun.
Yeah, okay. Do you almost just fall back into routine?
Yeah, like and
like
I
start doing dishes and shit like that. Like that.
I start falling back into routine really quickly in Bangkok, because that was where my life was for so long.
Yeah.
Phuket, different story. I can go there and I can have a good time, and even like we went to Pattaya for a night, and that was the same. It was like different. We went to Pang's hometown. That was different, But majority of the time I was in Bangkok and just trying to organise my time there. I know how to do me in Bangkok. Yeah.
Different just through time away, or different through pandemic stuff, or just different. Like I suppose me going back to Perth every now and then, it's always different going back to Perth, but it's still home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, it's borderline probably not so much home anymore for me. I reckon.
That's pretty much
very
me.
much home for me now.
That's pretty much me with Bangkok. I suppose you going back to Perth would be like, okay, do I just go back to what I used to do before? And that's me.
Exactly,
that's me with Bangkok.
Life's moved on either way. But are we going to pick up where we left off? Almost. And
I almost do. I always do when I go back to Bangkok. I go and stay at the same place, which I'm happy to stay there because they treat me really well. And man, there was a bit of an incident where we were checking in and out of the hotel where I stay all the time. We stayed for a few days, then we went away for a few days. Then we came back. When we flew to Phuket, I got off the plane in Phuket, and the what do they call it? The room service people had found my stash of money under the mattress.
Yeah.
$7,500 Aussie dollars, and another 62,000 baht. Like that's life changing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the exact reason why I stay there is because that honesty,
Yeah.
Like those people are good to me. The people who go to Bangkok and they need somewhere to stay, Rompo Mansion, I can't.
They won't take your money.
Yeah, I honestly can't express enough how good these people are. When I was fighting, I was making jack shit money because I was pretty average.
Yeah.
They sponsored me and would pay me extra money each.
Oh, cool.
They also owned the apartments next door that I lived in, where I was allowed to let it chew up my deposit in rent because I couldn't afford to pay my rent at times.
Right, yep.
Like that kind of stuff. And still to this day, I always go back and stay there because they're so good, And for that, man, like they could have just gone, huh? We found nothing.
Yeah,
But they
that's right,
didn't.
yeah.
There wasn't a cent missing. All the money was there. All the Aussie dollars were there. All the Thai baht was there. That was there.
Yeah, right.
And all I did was they got Damo on cam when he came downstairs. I asked Damo to go and grab it. He was out. I was like, look, man, I didn't even bring any money with me.
Yeah,
it was like
right.
That 62,000 baht was my holiday money for that part of the trip.
Yeah.
So he was already out and about, and Damo being Damo, the absolute legend he is, he jumped back on the train or flew back to Rompo so he could get my money, and then he went to the bank and did a bank deposit.
So it's his fault that you're home. You, Damo. No, it's okay.
But yeah, man, like I want to give a shout out to Damo and just how much of a good guy that he is. Babysitted the kids, so me and the missus go out on a date. Another time when Pam was catching up with some old friends who I've never met before, like she went to school with them.
Yeah, right.
They came and caught up with us when we were in Pattaya for a night, and Damo took the kids back to the room and put them to bed and stuff. And yeah, man, made the trip as he does with us, man. Like as he does with everything, he makes my life so much easier.
Yeah,
He's just a really good guy, man. Really good guy.
Thank you.
So massive trip, exhausting. Did some cool stuff. Went to some fight shows. Went and trained at
I seen that slinging the legs around again.
Went up to my missus' hometown, which is like 2.5 hours north of Bangkok. Mum and dad from Luk Sai Kong Din came with us as well. Damo came. It was a real thing, man. It was cool, man. And there's a gym there in that hometown, which is owned by the local MP.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. I saw that.
And so it's all totally funded by him. It cost him 180,000 baht a month, which isn't a little bit of money. 180,000 baht a month is about, I'd probably say like 9,000 Aussie dollars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe 8.5, 9,000. Like that comes out of his pocket to feed these kids.
Yeah.
To stop them taking drugs.
Yeah, right.
And,
to keep them off the streets.
Yeah, and he's got some rules. He never used to be so strict, but now they have to live in the gym.
Yeah, okay.
So they're not going home and having, their mates come around doing drugs. And they have to live in the gym. They're at 9:30 at night, all their phones go in a box. It gets locked.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. They've got some really good fighters that are fighting like in the Bangkok stadium.
Yeah.
And my plan now is, I'm going to be starting to promote some shows in Thailand as a partnership with other people.
Yeah, cool.
And my part of it now is going to be I sponsor their guys to come and fight.
Yeah, okay.
So I pay for their travel, their purses, their everything.
Yeah.
Just to give these guys an opportunity,
So, and they're going to, so when you say you're going to explain that again.
So
you're going to sponsor the gym.
Yeah, we sponsor. So when we're putting on shows in Bangkok, which we will be, I will cover costs for travel for the fighters from that gym.
Yeah, okay.
Come into Bangkok, hotel for them.
Yeah.
Pay their fight purses as well. It's more the grassroots guys. You don't really. The other guys are getting paid to go and fight in Bangkok already.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but the younger guys that are coming up, we give the opportunity then for them to get some extra guys in the gym who aren't costing the gym so much money because it's being fun. Because otherwise, the new guys that have had, up to 20 fights, the boss drives them to the fights, pays for it all out of his own money, pays for the fuel, just so they can have a fight, so they can start racking up the experience. So then they can go and fight in bangers, But yeah, it's I'm really looking forward to doing some work with them. Not blowing my own trumpet, but I donated a little bit of money to them.
Yeah.
I gave it to the boss man and said, "Here, I just want to give this to you to help." And he goes, "No." So we go over to the group and he goes, "Look, these kind of people have just donated some money." He goes to the head trainer. "You take this. You need to go and buy Naman Moy, the oil.
Yeah.
Buy a stockpile of it, so all the fighters have got it to use." Just that kind of stuff. I've got the address of the place, so I'm probably going to surprise them and send a couple of things.
Yeah, cool.
I straight away got hit up by Matt Williams from Bones saying, "Look, man, I want to help with this gym."
Cool.
I go, "All right, man, wait till the next show's on, chuck in some money for that, sponsor the show as well."
Yeah.
That'll probably mean more for me. Like, you can give money to people. You can give, especially with Thais. You got to understand, Thais are different. You give Thais money, they just spend it and it's almost just there, it's gone.
Yeah.
Whereas you do something for them, they remember that, they appreciate it because they get you're then giving them experience. It's like giving a homeless guy $20. What's he going to spend it on?
Yeah.
Alcohol or drugs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Give him a sandwich.
Give him a sandwich.
I was literally
But-
just thinking that
Yeah.
in my brain.
My thing, I used to go into, I'd see him out on Goodger Street, Grote Street, boom, straight into Coles, $20 worth of groceries in a bag. Go and give them a bag of groceries.
Yeah.
Like you're better off giving them something, and if you're giving them a fight opportunity,
Yeah, that's
then
right.
that's their
yeah.
future, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You give
So-
someone $20, they spend it, but tell them how to. Oh, it's like, what's that? There's some saying, it's like you can give someone money or teach them how to make it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
give someone, they'll be rich for a day. Teach them a skill and they'll be rich forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Some
Teach,
shit
you know,
like
give the man a fish, he'll have a meal. Give a man
Yeah.
a fishing rod. Teach him how to
Yeah,
fish
that's right,
and he'll
yeah.
eat for
Something
life. You
like
know.
that,
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
The great proverbs we are.
Yeah. So I think it was. Man,
Give a man a bone and he can have a leg. And,
Give him a bone and put it up his bum.
Nice soup and.
So yeah, man, like, I probably could talk all day about the things I
Yeah.
did. You know, like Sam Cassidy went and caught up with him.
You would?
Came around the hotel room as well.
And he's at Pat. No.
No, he's at Southside now.
Southside now, yeah.
Yep. So he had a couple of guys on at the new stadium at Sinby Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I went there. I think it was my first night in Phuket. Went there. Man, cool little stadium. Got to catch up with a heap of people as well, which was nice. Watched the fights. Was in the corner
Oh yeah.
for the German lad that fought. Didn't fucking listen to his corner and lost accordingly. But that happens on the big jobs, right?
What are you
It's-
gonna do?
It's a kickboxing. It was actually one of Yusuf's mates.
Yeah, right.
So Yusuf was there as well. Yusuf came with me.
Yeah.
We got to hang out there, which was really nice. Next night, my Thai mum took me into Bangla Stadium. Man, I enjoy going to Bangla Stadium.
Yeah.
It's like, it's probably actually more entertaining than a lot of the fucking Bangkok shows now. Just because it's like, they're evenly matched, just nobodies against nobodies. And you can see they've got little side bets going on, and you got like a 40-year-old Thai guy against like another 30-something-year-old Thai
Yeah.
guy, and they're actually wanting to win. They're going like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
It's good fun, you know. And Mum dragged me in, and she's a bit of a mafia boss in Phuket,
Yeah.
and I was, I'd help her get up the stairs, and she's got a clot shot injury,
Yeah.
where she did have Bell's palsy from it, but her right leg doesn't really work properly
Yeah.
anymore,
Okay. Yeah.
which really sucks because another one who fell for the bullshit. And so when going up into the bleachers, she needs a hand, so I was helping her up there, and you can see a few people like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And she would call people over, they'd bow to me and stuff, and saw some guys laughing at me from up on the balcony, and I was like,
Now they're dead.
it did hit me in the ego a little bit, like, because I'm that guy, like, man, if there's something to be said, just say it to me.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, I saw him taking a photo as well, and that was where I was going to go up there, and it's like, is there a
What's
problem?
the game, bro?
They ended up being George Mann's mates.
Oh, I know. Shit.
And I was wearing George's shirt.
Yeah. Right.
And I did say to George, man, like, your mates need manners.
Nah.
Like, for me, I'll be like, oh, hey, man, like, I'm
Yeah,
George's mate.
yeah.
You mind if I take a photo of you or something, Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I said I did have a bit of a grumpy old man moment there. But no, it was cool, man. Like, Phuket was great. Had the guys all come around on my last night, and we had a ritzy hotel. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw the photos and all,
Yeah.
but had a ritzy hotel with like a endless pool out the front of our room just for us.
Yeah.
Last night we had like tables that float in the pool with
Yeah.
food, and Sam, Jay Daly from
Yeah.
Chris Bradford's gym, Yusuf, Carl, his girlfriend, and Justin Greskowitz, the Purple People Eater. Who I fought back in
Yeah.
2011 came.
Oh shit.
First time we've seen each other since.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man, came and hung out. It was really cool, man. Like, had a little get together at our room, and
It's a bit of nostalgia.
yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was really good. And
Okay.
then back to bangers, and then what was that? The first one championship show I went to, which was okay. Like,
Yeah.
I went because of Yacht IQ asking me to go, and Chorfar was on as well, which was good. wasn't an overly killer show, but
Yeah.
it was okay. Then I went again on Friday night because Davina and Tyson were on.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say that show was hectic.
Yeah.
Like, sadly, Davina hurt her knee in the second round and ended up getting through to the third round, but getting stopped. Tyson, absolute nut job.
Yeah.
Didn't play the game. He got a little bit too excited early and probably wasted a bit of some good opportunity early.
Yeah.
End up dropping him Rambo in the second and then stopping him on the bell
Yeah.
in the third. But super entertaining, man. Like, that was a great fight. There was a lot of really, really, really good fights.
Yeah.
Really good matchups, just back and forth and back and forth. Elites too, like elite name ties. But we had a little bit of a chat about this before.
Yeah, I was going to say, as you sort of started talking into it, no one's a stranger on if you listen to the podcast, we know what your thoughts are on one. And as you said, we were talking about it after, before we started. I'm like, do you want to do this before? And I thought, I'll give you the opportunity to have a real bad rant if it wasn't, but if it wasn't what you thought, but break it down, man. Apart from that, as you said, the fights were well matched up.
Fights are exciting. See, that's different. It's like, and the reason, one of those other reasons why it gets momentum and shit is because it's an uneducated kind of fight style. Like,
they're going for it's the mainstream sort of, we need to have action.
Yeah, people aren't kicking anymore. People, like, I can honestly
actually, that's one thing I did notice. I have noticed a lot that there aren't many kicking anymore.
I can honestly say, believe it or not, I'm less of a one championship fan now that I've been to two events. I haven't been to obviously one of the big ones.
Yeah,
I've been to one Lumpini, but I'm less of a fan of it now than I was before. Now that I've seen just how
So I suppose before you'd been to one, the things that we always spoke about was the poor idea with the hydration and test, they never worked. And then just like, I suppose the matchups weren't always the best and stuff like that was, and then obviously you knew, or you had some thoughts on the background of the stuff and all that. So just when you say you're not a fan of it, is it the production of the show is neither here nor there to you? You don't give a shit about how it looks?
I was actually with a friend of mine who works for one on Friday night. We go way back. We used to fight on the same shows, been friends for years.
Yeah.
He said we all get treated like shit.
Yeah, okay.
He goes, typical corporation. And like, as I've said, like, there's nothing really that I've figured out that I didn't already know.
Yeah, okay.
My main thing though is the fights. Just how much damage these guys are taking.
Yeah, okay,
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
bro.
so it's the little glove thing, the like, and then seeing it that close. Is that
I think
right.
so. I think it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I don't like how even things like the ref isn't allowed to call the fight. Like, Darius got in trouble for calling the fight, not last Friday, the Friday before. There's a big cut.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Massive cut, and Darius called it straight away and gets in trouble for it.
So
should have been up to the doctor, supposedly.
So when you say you can't call the fight, like, so it's like in Vegas, like if you throw the towel in, it doesn't count. You can throw the towel in Vegas, it does not count. If it's different there. Like, you've got to step up onto the ring edge, and that counts as you throwing the towel in.
Yep.
Because there's an old school video, dude throws the towel in, the ref picks it up, throws it out, and then ends up winning the fight. Right? There's an old school boxing fight. The porter throws in the towel because he's getting poleaxed on the side of the ring. The ref literally picks it up, throws it out the ring. The guy ends up coming off the ring ropes, fucking later in the fight, wins by knockout.
Wow.
After that sort of thing. So the ref can't call the fight unless they're clearly knocked out, sort of thing. Is that
it's more for the cut?
You can't call it for a cut. It's got to go to the doctor.
Yeah. This cut, you could, like he said, Darius said he could see skull.
It
was open. It was big. It was big. Hank got a really good photo of it. But I think just as a whole,
up close damage is very eye-opening like that with 4-ounce gloves.
Especially
if you're like already not a fan of it. Like, you were already not a fan of MMA, and that's where that's 4-ounce gloves thing sort of started. And I think now that it's all obviously seeping over here, it looks worse as well because it isn't like the difference between MMA and fucking Muay Thai is like there's the ground game break in MMA where they're not like the damage, the striking's not as fucking good in MMA as it is in fucking Muay Thai and boxing. I think it's like you put 4-ounce gloves on boxers,
Yep.
it's fucking something different.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like you watch bare knuckle boxing, that's fucking like that's tough, and they fight. They have to fight differently. I don't think Muay Thai guys fight differently in small gloves.
They're trying to.
You know, like
You can see they're trying to do like
yeah, they're
Like,
trying to cover
trying to
that.
change their guard,
Yeah.
and that's about it, you know. But the minute they
But it's not like they're trying to evade more,
No,
or they're
they're
not
not.
sure like they're.
because
Like,
and that's
there's
the
not
thing,
a
they probably
heap of-
would if they were allowed to. If you will not win a
Oh
fight.
yeah. That's
So
what you
there was
mean,
a
yeah.
fight which I was like, how the hell did he win that
Yeah.
on Friday night? It was a guy from FA Group versus a guy from can't remember what gym was from now. But I was like, how the hell did he win that? You know what
Yeah.
it was? The other guy went backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Right. That's
Like,
what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's like, wow, man, that just sucks.
Is that in their rule
Rule
set?
set, yeah.
Like not moving backward, like
Yeah.
moving backwards is a part of their, like as in negative, not
Yeah,
negative
it's
points,
yeah.
but it's
If
like
you're moving forward,
it's-
you're
you're
Yeah.
obviously
aggression is part of it. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's how you say it. I guess, but it was. Yeah, I can definitely say I'm not a fan. Like any fight show, would I go again? Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Like, but the only reason I went the second time anyway was because Davina and Tyson.
Yeah.
You know, I went to cheer them on, and I am a fan of both of them. I consider both of them like my friends.
Yeah.
I was happy to be there, and you know, I was literally right behind I was behind the official that does the VAS.
Yeah, right.
So when they were there, I'm like clicking photos. I
Yeah,
was right
killer.
over the back of that dude. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Crowds amazing. The crowds are into it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really enjoy it. Actually, I got you a gift. I forgot to bring it. So yeah, straight in the heart.
Oh, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can definitely say, and that's the thing. I've been to it now.
Yeah.
Like I went to RWS. I wasn't a fan of RWS. I went to RWS and I became a fan.
Okay, yeah.
So
Was that in this recent trip?
none of the
Did you
one
go
before.
last
The one
time?
before.
Did we talk about
Yeah,
I-
I did mention it. Yeah, I did mention that I actually liked
I
it
think, yeah.
Be-
Yeah.
because it
maybe
was the. I'm trying to think which. It was the fight where I'm talking about Yod Kompon and Sigmund fought each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I became a fan of RWS, but been to one, didn't like one beforehand, and I still really don't like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
never floats the boat, mate. You know?
yeah, for
But-
sure.
But in saying that, obviously, like, you know, like you're a fan of Tyson, so it's like you like
Yeah,
Tyson doing
100%.
well on
And-
one,
and-
you know,
man,
like fans being like one.
Yeah.
It's never about like the it's not like, oh, I can't believe people go to one. It's like take your opportunities where you can.
Yes.
It's just not not your style of show.
No, and it's
That's what
definitely
it is,
it's definitely unless Tyson's going to do well in one.
Yeah.
because-
Because he's a nutcase.
Because
You know
because
what
he's
I mean?
willing to blue and he's an entertainer. They're gonna like, we need this guy on our show.
Exactly.
He's
yeah,
had 2 fights on there and he already has a massive following.
yeah.
So
Is I haven't started following him on Instagram yet, but I probably will now. And then that'll be like I'm interested to see what his social media is like. Because like what we were saying the other week, like the social media presence in them young dudes now, if he's on one, will be something that'll only help him grow as well.
yeah, for sure.
You know, like, and he's a pretty charismatic dude. He's got a shtick too. No, he's got a thing. He's got the hat and the guns and all that sort of
man.
stuff. So
Yeah,
it's like
John Wayne Noyes. So
that's
it's like,
right. Yeah. So it's all that is like something that they can market and grow from.
Yeah.
He's doing it
Yeah.
the fucking right way to do it in 2023. I think.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
I dare say that if he keeps on the way that he is, he'll surpass a dude like George Mann, surpass a dude like that, just sheerly from the way that he's doing it.
because he has
earlier on.
excitement factor
Yeah,
in it,
and he's got that early, like he's in the era of it, you know, like George is brought like he's still a young dude. and he's
even though
still
they're
in
almost the
it.
same age.
Exactly,
but-
yeah, but he's on the higher end of the
Yeah.
scale. He's already at that world class
Yeah.
level. these stepping stones towards Tyson getting up there
Yeah,
is only exposure, you know, like
Yeah.
so fucking good luck to him, man.
yeah, man, and
Because he's exciting and like
super exciting. And
fucking throw some fangs, you know.
yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I rate him, bro. Like I really like him. I hope he's. I'm not sure if he's contracted yet, but
Yeah.
I hope if he does get contracted, it's actually worth his while
There's a
because
smart way to do
there's
that.
too many people getting contracted and then not getting to fight.
Yeah.
Which is clearly one of those things I don't like about it.
Yeah. Do you think that how are these guys doing it? Are they all self-managed or or do you think some
No,
of these
you
people
have to.
managers?
You have to have an Asian manager.
Dog shit.
So being an Asian promotion, you have to have an Asian manager. So I think
That's why all these dudes are getting fucked then. Because they've got a dude who's gonna go, they've got like you need to be one of our managers, you need to use one of our managers, and all our managers are gonna, and then you need to go back to your so the manager will go to the promotion will go, okay, you need to go get me a fighter, but they're not allowed to do anything else outside. So you're gonna convince them to sign the 6-fight deal for me. Because you need to be one of my managers.
Yeah.
That's why fucking managers are leeches sometimes.
yeah. So
Yeah,
the
but that's
the
tough.
one championship have there, I think it's like 6 fights.
Yeah,
What is it? 2 years, 6-fight deal or something.
that's like the base rate.
and they don't have to give you fights.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I reckon smaller contracts. If you have to sign to a big agency, I reckon that smaller contract, like the way the boxers do it, really do have it right. You know, like at the top level, like you're signing, like as much as it sucks because fights don't happen that way. You know,
Yeah.
like we miss out on big fights. But if you sign, like if you were to sign for a 2-fight deal, you could probably knock them out early,
Yeah.
and then you're on that free agency again.
I think no one has said it better than Uncle Nugget with if you're doing good enough and you're doing the right things, you shouldn't need contracts.
Oh no, that's 100%.
People should want to fight on your show.
Yeah.
Whereas one
Do you
championship,
mean contracts as in contracts to like sign a contract like you're fighting this guy?
no,
Or
as
do you
in-
mean contracts as into a certain promotion?
yes, to a certain
yeah,
promotion.
that's right.
You
yeah,
look
I agree
at
with you,
you look at
100%.
something like another person. I love Mini T. Daniel Williams is very much like a little brother. Like he's like because he's Thai, half Thai.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we do the Thai thing. He's my Nong Chai, my
Yeah,
little brother. It's like I really care about that guy, right?
Yeah.
But when there's a pull out and they're like, you now need to take this fight, and it's like, well, okay, like you don't get to turn that down.
Yeah,
You turn down 2 fights, I think, is you lose your contract.
Yeah.
So okay, so now I've got to fight. Now he's got to go from fighting Muay Thai to fighting super leg under kickboxing rules.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like they want you contracted so that you can't then choose to do this, choose to do that, choose choose the fight that
His
works.
contract would be a different thing too, because he does everything. Like he does
Yeah.
MMA, he does kickboxing.
But the thing is, it doesn't.
So I wonder, like, do they run like? I mean, I don't know whether you
Still
know,
the same
but-
sort of contract,
Yeah,
and
to
you can just
buy fights.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like, okay, you have 6 fights.
It doesn't. Yeah.
You need to be MMA.
No, it doesn't have to be. It's just it's whatever you're. If you're just a kickboxer, you'll just fight kickboxing.
Yeah.
If you can do kickboxing and Muay Thai, you'll do kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And just gives you the more things you can do, the more opportunities you might.
Yeah.
get.
Yes. So the contracts on those things are obviously are another downfall. That were a big fucking thing. But
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so as I said, been to a couple of one shows now. Being in Bangkok, man, the stadium is just so far in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
yeah.
Like, which is the reason why it never took off. Like,
Yeah,
Lumpini is not Lumpini. It's just some shithouse stadium out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why is it out in the middle of nowhere?
because it was free land that the military had that they could put it on.
Okay.
Yeah. And the original Lumpini got knocked down because that was on Central Land, which is Central is like a shopping centre
Yeah.
bunch, like a family. They knocked it down to build new hotels and stuff there. And the military owned Lumpini Stadium. So they're like, all right, well, let's go put it on this military land. It's
Oh,
free.
okay, right.
But the upside is they are building the SkyTrain. They're building SkyTrain stations out there.
Yep.
We got we got off at the last, I think it was the last one on that line, which is a 2K walk from the stadium, which, you know, was okay, but, you know, we were running a bit late, so it wasn't so okay because by the time we got there, it looked like we'd been fighting.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, not a fan, but great trip, man. Did heaps of stuff and didn't get any of the business stuff done because of, you know, family. It was my family trip, man. And it got to second to last day. I had to buy some equipment and stuff. Didn't order my shorts I was going to get done. Didn't order my shirts I was going to get done. But I came back with a pile. I didn't spend my money.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that stuff done. So now I spoke to the owner of Super Export Shop yesterday. Just before I was leaving, we caught up and had a bit of a chat, and we're just going to do it this week. Week coming, we're just going to sit down, do some designs.
Wonderful.
For some shorts. My brother is going to do shirts for me.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, so going to get some new shirts as well. And yeah. Man, and I can say, man, I'm happy to be back. Over 2 weeks was too long.
Yeah. I think you said that last time. I think you said
10 days.
10 days is perfect for you.
No, 7 days is good with it when it's just me.
Yep.
I would probably say 10 days is okay with my family.
Yeah, okay.
But, you know, 2 weeks, it was non-stop, just in this place for 2 days, in this place for 3 days, in this place.
Yeah.
It was just non-stop.
You're living out of like literally out of suitcases. You never really unpacking it.
And it was like, we leave our suitcases in Damo's room.
Yep.
We bring them back down to our room.
Yeah.
Then we check back in. We get the stuff out. Then we got to repack again and put it back the next day. It was awesome to be back for the Y Crew, for Ajahn Thai's Y Crew as well, which was amazing after 3 years. You know, really, really nice. Hanging out with Ajahn Matt and all the other Ajahns and stuff, and doing all my spiritual stuff. And that's one of my fighters.
Is it?
Yes.
That boy?
That's not the other one. That's Josh Masters.
Oh, there you go. He's riding his bike.
We might have to get Mr. Masters in for us. Quick hello. You want to keep. You want to show them.
Running live. See my ass? Did you like that? Turn that key, big boy. Yes, turn it.
No way.
Turn it. What happens when you get too many can't turn keys? Hi. Dun. Just go to the shop, mate. Go see what's going on at the shop next door. I'm going to keep this thing ranking because it's fucking. I don't know how to edit and stick it together. No, so this episode will be on live, or not live. We'll be going on YouTube today. That's what happens when you leave me alone. I don't know what to do. What do I do with my hands?
Are you still recording?
Yes, I am. Is your chair back?
He's coming in a sec.
Yeah.
So Josh Masters is he's been with me. Like, he came and trained with me just before COVID. He's a Māori lad from New Zealand. Had like 27 kickboxing fights, and we're getting him fights now in the Muay Thai. And jump in the screen bar. Oh, dude. So meet Josh Masters. So we're just I was actually just messaging before, promoted, like talking about you. So yeah.
I'll let you have a chat.
Yes.
He's wearing a
So yeah, Josh's been with me. He trained with me just before COVID. And then obviously shut down and stuff and lockdowns and all that sort of bullshit. And then he's been back, what's been 6-7 months now? Yeah. Been back in the gym. Trying to string it all together and just got to get that first fight out the way for us, so then we know where we're working from. I only just landed back this morning, eh?
Yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah. So man. So yeah, be ready to watch this guy. He's gonna be jumping in. We had a potential matchup for Pride, but that one's fallen through. So now we may have another matchup, maybe for May again, but June there's a potential there as well. So this is news to him as well.
What's that on? Yeah, what's June?
June. I would prefer not to say.
No, you don't know what show?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I'll say it off
Yeah.
off screen. Because yeah, the otherwise people will start, their minds will start ticking, you know. And we want to confirm some shit first. So yeah, man, just give everyone a little background on yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm from New Zealand. Thought I'd just come by and get back into the Muay Thai scene instead of changing from the kickboxing scene to the Muay Thai scene. So it's quite different.
27 fights, yeah.
Yeah,
27
fights.
kickboxing fights.
Yeah.
Swear that.
So-
Whereabouts were you training in New Zealand?
Training at ETK with Jason Studies.
Yeah.
So I'd been with him most of
Oh,
the time
sweet.
anyway. So
What weight? What weight are you?
I was quite heavy. over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
About
yeah.
86.
What about Stevens?
Oh no
Yes,
shit!
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
right.
yeah,
Yeah, cool. How long ago was that?
Four
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, I cornered for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so, yeah, just want to get back in there and
You
feel
book.
like I got a bit more in there.
Yeah, killer.
Get out.
Yeah, man, you're lucky. Like he started later as well,
Yeah.
so he's got he's still got some years. Hasn't had any like major
Yeah,
injuries or
yeah.
anything.
How old are you?
I'm 36 now.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're actually like we get. I don't know if you listen to the pod, you probably don't, but we get like questions in each week. But
Yeah.
still doing a rundown of my trip to Thailand.
Yeah.
Talk about how much I hate one championship and stuff.
Oh,
And
right.
I went to 2 1 shows when I was over there. Yeah, I went to 2 of them, and but entertaining, but
Yeah.
not my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why it's you that's brought me into the Muay Thai scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
Fuck yeah.
quite excited with how the boys move. and,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just want to get their rhythm.
Should be good. Should be good. Oh man, now you can piss off and we'll go back to this. Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
Good. Sorry, bro.
So that moment. See you soon. Take it easy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Josh is a good boy.
Is he good with you yet?
No.
No. How long has he been training with you for?
Started before COVID.
Yeah.
What happened was, so he met a girl here, and he had
Oh,
a
I'm back.
he had a fight coming up. He fought Jun Lee from Queensland for a world kickboxing title.
Yeah.
And the last 2 weeks he spent with us
Yeah.
and trained with us because he was coming over here. Spoke to his trainer. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to Adelaide because he's meeting his missus and stuff." He goes, "Look, man, just go and train with Pinky."
Yeah.
And I've known Jason for
Does he live up this way?
yes,
I swear to God, I see him all the time.
yeah,
Like in and out that shop
yeah.
all
Where,
the time.
where did he get the hat from?
I'm assuming, I don't know. He may have come in here and trained one time. And I may have given him a hat. I don't know. He looks somewhat familiar,
Yeah,
But yeah, cool.
yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
What
Um,
weight is he?
he-
fought at,
he could
fought
honestly-
he fought at 72.
He could honestly fight now at 63 and a half, I reckon.
Yeah.
We're going to match him at
He's-
67. So I don't, obviously he's 36, so you don't want him doing massive cuts.
No.
So it's probably 65 to 67. Similar sort of size to Fiddy, I guess.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
So we just what we're talking about Fiddy, man, like we've
yeah.
protested the decision
Oh yeah, I was going to say,
on Knees of
where
Fury.
are we at with that? How does I suppose, before we go, how does the process on that work?
Okay, so initially you lodge it saying we're not happy with the decision, we're going to be protesting it. Then there needs to be a letter written, which has to be someone who's associated with the gym, who's at the show, because I wasn't, I couldn't write it.
Yeah.
So old Greg did it for me. He did a rundown of round by round and what the score should have been each round and what the total score should have been. So why we believe we won it.
Okay, right, yeah.
And man, I've never protested a decision before.
No, like I didn't think you had. So what was the final score? Do you know?
It was a split decision. No, not split. It was a majority decision. No, it was split. It was a split decision.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Split decision. I don't know. I think they had it like, I'm guessing it was like 3 totally different scores.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there was no one. But, this goes back to my exact problem with, and I said it to Ethan, I go, look, man, this is why kickboxing and Muay Thai shouldn't be on the same shows.
I found it hard, like I was commentating that show. I think I said on my podcast, I found it really hard to score fights when you commentate fights.
Yeah.
You're not.
Oh, definitely. I try
you're
not to.
I
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So that's why I came to the end of that fight and I was like, I don't even know who won. Like I couldn't even
Yeah.
like I commentated it and I'd sort of watch what happened, but didn't really like think about it until after the whole fucking thing. You know,
I
like
kind of
after
think
it.
that says enough.
That that definitely does.
Yeah. It's
But,
like a whole what?
Yeah.
Where's the camera? Like, man, I'm not taking anything away from Ben, man. Like,
Well, you
I
can't,
like Ben.
You know, the thing about
and
this
Ben did it. Ben did a good job in there.
Yeah.
And I'll be straight up. Jason didn't do good. He didn't fight good.
No, he didn't fight the way Jason knows and
And
usually fights.
you know,
at all.
he's been in trouble with me now because he worked the day of the fight,
Yeah.
which, you know, I still believe that's those kind of things that he's trying to get out of the habit of the reason to lose.
Yeah.
You know, like making subconscious decisions to
Yeah.
overpower his conscious to go, all right, then okay, if I do lose, then I've got an excuse.
Yeah.
So I don't believe his gas tank was there because he worked.
Yeah.
It was only like a half day, but still,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
work 5 day,
No.
not even in an office. You know what I mean? Like it's a day to rest and chill and
Just going around the bloke who's got pads on Friday. But
yeah. And the thing is, did it work out for you?
no, fuck.
But that's exactly it. You know, like it's
I did 4 TP, but I've done 4 PTs from 5 a.m. on 5 days. It was fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah,
And I did it
yeah.
on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
It was just like my thing was like,
And-
yeah, should have
and-
done. Mine was a work thing, not a sabotage thing, because I fucking
yeah, for sure.
I didn't have that sort of self-sabotage thing that by that time in my career. It
Yeah.
was just like I had to work. I need money.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
my
for
kid,
sure.
you know,
And
yeah.
that's exactly it. It's like,
But
and
him
that's
in the other situation,
and-
his levels of like, I wasn't a pro, like he's meant to be a pro, like going pro.
Yeah.
Like you're getting paid for that.
yeah,
So why are you doing that pay job?
Yeah.
Like you're getting compensated. That's the
Yeah.
way I used to think about it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in like I've working, you know, obviously you don't work 5 days. That's a but your situation also, this is also why I don't believe being a gym owner and a fighter works.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course.
So,
of course.
you know,
You know, someone else who does that at a supremely high level is Liam Harrison. Liam Harrison would do like he talked about it on the Rogan podcast. He'd do PTs all leading through fight camps and shit like that. So not only
Yeah.
is he getting banged up by doing the sparring and the rounds that you're doing on the bag work and shit, you're getting
Yeah.
banged up by fucking
Yeah, for
pad
sure.
work. And I had 32 PTs, not last week, the week before. By fucking Sunday, I was shot. Like my
No
arms
doubt.
were fucking.
no doubt.
I was the smallest dude by 20 kilos in every one of those fucking PTs, except for one. And they wanted to box. So that was easy on my arms anyway. But you know what I mean?
Man, I got my arm smashed.
Yes.
I told him Pax for you know Franny, she's fighting. She's on the pretty big in the fight scene in
Yeah.
Thailand now, holding like little tiny focus mitts for her,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
for hands and elbows. Just
Yeah.
full
right.
miss on that elbow.
Yeah,
Uh,
I had that one Wednesday, holding paddles. I'm like, I'm going to save my shoulders today. Instead of hitting the paddles on the end, they'll punch my arm.
Oh,
I'm like, thanks. Might as well just do this, go.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
back to Jason. So Jason, yeah. So don't work on fight day, kids.
yeah. So he didn't fight as good as he should have.
Yeah.
Um,
But so Greg goes, so yeah. And
Greg-
then Greg goes through his rounds and then the letter gets sent in.
Yep, and then he said, okay, so then they make a judgment of, okay, is this worthy of pursuing?
Yep.
Which now we've got the confirmation that it is.
Who decides that one
The head official, who is Shane Kokotis.
on the day?
No, so once he gets the email,
Okay, yeah.
once the email's been sent
No,
in,
I mean, like, is he the head official on that day,
yes.
or is he the head official of the head of the officials?
He's the head official on that day as
Yeah, okay,
well.
right.
Yeah. And then, so he
So
then
obviously
decides,
he would have watched the fight live as well.
Yep.
And gone, yep, I read this. Yep, okay, yep. There's grounds there. We can have a
Yep.
look at it.
So being a split decision makes it harder to overrule because that shows it to them that it was closer than it.
Yep.
But I think, man, I'll be lucky if we, I think the result is going to be a mandatory rematch.
Yep.
If he wants to keep the belt, it's either rematch us or forfeit the belt.
Yep.
So I'm guessing-
And then the belt becomes vacant,
Yeah, then
and then
Jason
50 can fight
for it.
someone else.
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. So that's all I can really think is that's the best case scenario. I think it shouldn't be,
that if you see, okay, that was, it was,
Unless, of course, they just disagree with you and they just
Yeah,
get
100%.
then obviously
Yeah. so it's all, the three options was they strip him of the belt and give it to us.
because they agree with you.
Yeah. Or they agree with us, but they don't want to lose face, so they make it a mandatory
Rematch, yeah.
rematch. Or so then that belt becomes an interim belt. So Ben isn't the champ.
Oh,
Ben's
no,
an
it's
interim
just the
champ.
interim champ.
And then then they have to
And then
rematch.
they-
Or
for the- yeah.
they say we were wrong, and so 3 new judges are now going to judge it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, man, it is what it is. Fucking-
So is it like so, and like what you were saying in it, you were saying like Muay Thai on a kickboxing show, you know,
Do you want-
like there's a problem with that.
Do you want me
Like,
to- do you want me to be blunt?
there's the body and yeah,
do you want me to be blunt?
because I'm gonna play devil's
These
advocate.
these old fuddy-duddy judges who don't know Muay Thai anyway, when they have to be judging kickboxing and Muay Thai on the same show,
Yeah.
their brains can't differentiate.
So who do different judges judge our Muay? Like, are different judges on Pride as like I just use Pride as an example because it's not an ISKA show. And is there different judges pulled for the ISKA shows?
A lot of the judges are the same,
Yeah.
but the difference is when they're only scoring one sport, which is what I said to Ethan. I go, look, man, this kickboxing shit on the same show doesn't work. He goes,
Yeah.
I go,
Make it a kickboxing
the judging
show.
shit, and he's like, but it's pretty much the same judges, whatever show you're on. I go, yes,
Yeah, that's
but when they're judging one sport,
yeah.
they don't have, their brain doesn't have to flick between sports,
Yeah.
which is what they don't have the ability to do.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that's like because like I was thinking of the same thing. Like we have you know, like if there's a scoring issue on one, like when we talk about this show and that show and stuff, and I look and go the same thing, like sometimes I go the same thing. I'm like, but we're doing the same thing, you know, like it's the same judges, so they understand more like what is it about, like, so why can't they go, oh, it's a Muay Thai fight,
because they're not good
and
enough
then
to,
oh no, that's a kickboxing
they're not
fight.
good enough to do it
You
because
know?
they're borderline kickboxing judges anyway.
So that's more
Most of-
yeah,
yeah,
that's, you see it
they've
more
been
in
a-
that way.
They're from the kickboxing generation. They're old. They're just you know, it's like there has beens.
Yeah. Is it because like did we have like because obviously I've only been here for 6-7 years or whatever. So before I got here, before like when it was Nisa Fury, was there more kickboxing?
Nisa Fury was
shows?
only Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Like that
Oh,
used to be.
yeah,
It used to be
it was
WMC.
only- yeah. Okay.
It used to be WMC, and
Yeah.
it was all Muay Thai. But every other promotion had a mixture.
Yeah.
But it was all scored kickboxing.
And then what were the other promotions that were here?
there was Jewel Masters had a show.
Yeah.
So Pepper's Fight Night, that was called. There was John Chaniotis had shows. Pat Christophe had shows, but they were all kickboxing shows, but had Muay Thai on them.
Yeah.
But I get like, man, it was a totally different world back then. They were probably scoring kickboxing, whether it was Muay Thai or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scoring. Whereas now, like, you actually have a big differentiation between them, like there should have been all along,
Yeah, that's right.
but
Yeah.
they're just choosing not to do
Yeah.
it. Mm.
So, like, because I was just thinking, like, from on knees, I thought majority of the fights were Muay Thai fights, and there was only like 2 K1 fights or 2
Yeah.
or 3 K1 fights. So, is it the ISK like? Yeah, like, is it the fact that maybe the ISKA Muay Thai judging criteria is different to what it should be? You know, like,
yeah, I know what you
like-
mean, but I don't think it is. I honestly just think that when there are kickboxing fights on a show, they struggle to get to. They struggle because they can't focus on just one thing the whole night. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm going to change this. Okay, now I'm going to change to that. Like, even if there's only 3 fights, even if there's only 2 on there, they actually have to change their judging criteria for
Yeah,
a fight, which then clouds their next one. It's the same thing as I say for people who love, you know, they're fighting, they're a Muay Thai fighter, but they love watching UFC.
Yeah,
They will always have that polluted version of Muay Thai because it's
Will you say that again?
so someone's a Muay Thai fighter. They
Yeah.
only fight Muay Thai. They're never going to fight anything else.
Yeah,
But they love watching UFC.
yeah.
They have that polluted version of. They have that
Like
subconscious.
the MMA style of
Yeah.
Muay Thai in the head. Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
yeah.
Well, Yeah.
It programs the back of their brain with certain things.
Oh, do you mean like the dudes who just watch the MMA and then they decide that they want to go and do Muay Thai?
Or they're
Is
already
that what
doing
you-
Muay Thai. They're
Yeah,
already
okay,
doing
yeah.
like so fighters that are Muay Thai fighters through and through. They only fight Muay Thai, but they watch heaps of MMA.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of you're not going to get 100% better at the Muay Thai bit if you're watching a bit of everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's-
okay, I see what you
that's
mean.
what,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
what the judges are like.
Yeah, I see what you
It's
mean.
like they're I'm judging kickboxing. Oh, I'm judging Muay Thai.
Yeah.
A young brain can do it.
Yeah.
Like someone like Joey, he can do MMA, he can do the Muay
Yeah.
Thai, he can do the kickboxing, he could do that. But these older guys who would come from the kickboxing generation, who are now in the Muay Thai era, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't know how to change. They don't know. They struggle to judge. They struggle to judge Muay Thai at the best of times, let alone when there's kickboxing on the show as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing mandatory rematch is going to be in place, which would probably be our last fight on Knees of Fury if that's the case. And unless they change sanctioning bodies and making it just a Muay Thai show,
Yeah.
which they won't when they're their main guys are Matt Stevens and Brando.
Yeah.
They're not really going to bother, changing to. They're going to want to keep the kickboxing on there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But
Because I mean, like I was pretty certain there was only 2 or 3, maybe 3 K1 fights that are on there,
yeah,
and then the rest were full time rules.
yeah.
But yeah, right. Yeah, cool. So now, how long do you wait until you find out what the?
No idea.
No
No,
idea.
I don't know what the time frame is,
Yeah,
man. And whatever. Anyway, we're focused now on Jason's got a massive fight on Pride. It's been announced.
Yes, it has.
He's fighting Prabsuk, who, man, until 18 to 24 months ago, he was still an A-class Thai,
Yeah,
fighting in the stadiums.
yeah,
Man, he's fought Lobo, he's fought Matthias, he's fought everyone, man. And I was a fan of him. And all of a sudden, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Prabsuk's fighting in Australia? What? 50 Shades is fighting Prabsuk?
yeah.
I honestly believe we can beat him.
Yeah.
Few more things to work on leading up to this one. And we've already got July booked. June, we had an offer, but I don't think it's going to work out. I have to look at July's dates to see if there's enough time. But July is a big one, which I've not got. I'll talk to you off camera for that. Yeah, lots coming up, man. Lots coming up.
Well, on that note, now that we've fucking had a good old yarn, should we dive into some of these questions?
Let's do it.
Because I reckon that there's some people who might be waiting on some answers.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah,
Can I start off with the first one and open it with probably the one that blew our mind the most,
Yes.
that neither of us can answer. Cannot be answers, but from my own fighter, Connor. I want to read his question, and it's very good. It's very good. But where's it gone now? Because it was fucking phenomenal.
there it is. Read it off mine.
Again, well, yeah. Why is there a D in fridge, but not refrigerator? That blew our mind today.
Yeah,
Blew our mind.
Yeah.
Fucked us up completely. So Connor, we don't know either.
yeah.
We don't know either.
But we appreciate the shit question.
But yes, we do appreciate that shit question. But yes, another one that I've got here. What do you know? I want to know your thoughts on all the entertainment shows he went to in Thailand. That was from Bazooka Joe, which I think we covered most of them, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. As a one can still piss off. I enjoy RWS. Super Champs, all right for it's a next level down, fair next level down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the old Phuket stadiums these days. I reckon.
Ding. Now, did you also want to go on that big long one that we got about the cut?
Yeah, so
That was a fucking funny one.
Was messaged to us about. So there was a fight on the weekend where
Postal warfare. was the
coastal
fight show.
warfare. The boy got cut. Was pretty bad cut, but the fight got stopped straight away. But then the very next
Charles
fight,
Manson cut, eh? Big fucking boots.
Yeah.
Going in the cult.
I think maybe 2 fights later, or the next fight, Kim Townsend fought.
She was fighting for a WMC world title. She got massive cut of blood going through her eye. It was everything. And why that didn't get stopped. And it pretty much comes down to the importance of a fight. They're going to let it on a world title fight. They're going to let that stuff go.
Yeah.
Like if you're at that elite level where you're fighting for world titles, man, you've got to, you can afford to take more risk.
Yeah.
You can afford, you are more likely, okay, you fight any old potato, right? And you get hit in the eye and your eye socket gets broken, you can potentially lose your eye,
Yeah.
your eyesight, right? In that eye.
Thinking of wave it.
Yeah, call that fight off. Man, if that
Man, if I
happens,
was your cornerman,
yep,
I'd be like, this one ain't worth it, this one.
100%.
See ya. Whee!
But if that's already happened, there's a fair chance that's the end of your career anyway.
yeah.
So if it's in a world title fight and that happens, what do? You fight that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You go out there and you go, all right, I'm risking it all for this one, and then
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it's a much more important fight. Any other fight, like we say all the time, everyone pedestals fights way too much. If you don't, then it doesn't really matter. That's
Yeah.
I got cut, and then they stop the fight. All right, cool.
Do you think that it's becoming more and more between coaches sort of our age? Like as these younger fighters come through and the younger coaching staff come through us, and like we see that and go, oh no, I live to fight another day. But that old school mentality would be like, nah, man, we're tough, we're in here, we're doing
Yeah,
it.
I think it's a lot of it.
And I
Yeah,
think a lot of the time, the newer generation of coaches are a little bit smarter around. We're also dealing with fucking softer kids too.
yeah, but
So
we
have to
also
deal with those softer kids.
we also have a lot less ego than a lot of the older guys.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more knowledge about
Yeah.
like just brain injuries and shit like that.
Yep.
And so obviously that'll helps and stuff like that. But
I'm glad you put me in the younger generation trainers.
you hang out with me, and I think I'm pretty pretty cool. We're hip.
You're a stud.
We're hip. We're happening. We're
Um,
not.
I'll shoot the next one out there. I think it's going to be a pretty quick answer, but it's an important one. How Muay Thai can help stress and mental health. Man, it's scientifically proven that it doesn't have to be Muay Thai. Exercise in general, endorphins.
The sun.
Yeah.
Get out in the sun.
Get out in the sun and exercise. Like you exercise, your brain is releasing dopamine. You feel good. You can't help but feel better after exercise.
I can tell you in a roundabout way, by the end of the day, when you go to fucking close your eyes at night, you're too fucking tired to be worrying about anything else that bugged you during the day. Like all those worries and shit like that.
Yeah.
If you stretch yourself out, then you will fall. I mean, like if you physically stretch yourself out, then you'll fall to sleep.
Yes.
You won't need to try and pretend to be asleep.
Yeah.
And that's funny. It's the only thing we need to pretend to do, to
Yeah.
actually do.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
lay down.
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
going to go to sleep now. Just pretend. And then you're out. It's funny.
I do want two things. Massive shout out to Shannon Gardner winning the world title on the weekend.
Blang, blang.
Fantastic. You go, girl. Sorry we didn't do the last week's recording. Otherwise, we would have done a breakdown. Shouts for domination breakdown.
We would have.
We would have, but I ruined that. If there was only one sanctioning body in the world, what would be the preferred one? It always changes, but right now, I still believe it's WBC. I just think their ranking system is better.
Who does their rankings?
It's done. There's a board that does it,
Yeah.
which is like all the big bosses and stuff. I think WMC is still a little bit cowboy. It's still, for me, it's still like the top two. Like it's WBC and WMC.
Yeah.
WMC, for me, the WMC belt is the dream.
Yeah.
Because that belt has been there since I was, when I first started.
Since
That's
Adam
what-
was a boy.
yeah, that's what everyone was aiming for, like me seeing that WMC belt around, like Kim Townsend, Shannon Gardner, Chad Collins, all in the week, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a
it's-
question for you. If 51 won,
Yep.
would you wear it naked when no one else was around?
Fuck
Fuck
yes, I
yeah.
would. Fuck yes, I would.
Would
Fuck
you
yes,
take that one photo that everyone does?
Yeah,
That, like
I
just
would.
just for your own stats?
Yeah, I would. 100% I
You
would.
better say.
So Oh yeah, I'll definitely show you.
I'd print it door size for the
Look,
back of my toilet.
At
door.
my age, though, I'd have my balls hanging out the bottom of it. And
You wouldn't need to do that. That would naturally be.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, definitely for me, WBC is I think there was a couple of questionable things like with Chad's opponent, going from fighting Super Bond, who incidentally just fought on Friday, but he couldn't fight for the WBC title, and he was the main event on the weekend on one. Supposedly he failed bloods, but failed the medical or whatever, but who knows? That going from like that superstar Super Bond to then replacing him with someone who not many people had heard of.
Mm.
I think now, all right, Chad's got that belt, defending it, they've got to give him a good opponent.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, man. Like Chad fought whoever was put in front of him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the same thing, like the same thing is like no one's mad at Ben for the way that
No, I've got nothing but
It's like
respect
you
for
can't
Ben.
get. It's like the same as old mate, your best mate's new opponent. He's not too crash hot. Rod Tang's new opponent looking. Like so, but it's like that's not. It's not the opponent's fault.
No.
Like
It's the promoter's fault for having him as a puppet.
Yeah, boy.
And on the whole Rot Tongue thing, I know damn well that he said that he was training too much boxing sparring with Sangathit leading up to it. He did 5 rounds, people. That was it. And then claimed his back hurt and got out of the fight when he hadn't been training at all. He got married the weekend before.
Pretty hard to carry one FC on your back.
Yeah. And it was funny because all the family was like, "Oh, how come you didn't come to the wedding?" I'm like, "Oh, because I hate Rot Tongue." And Ada was like, "Oh, I wish you'd come." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't support your wedding." So yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
That would be there.
I told you, go shut up.
Fuck him.
Shut up.
Fuck him.
There's fucking mental blank of your son's name right now. Antoine
Antoine.
standing there going, yeah. Down the aisle. Fucking imagine it, dude.
But the other one, what do we got here? Tag team fights opinions.
Love them.
Do
it.
Would only work in Queensland.
Fuck yeah, do it. Fuck,
Um,
they get an army.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But that's once again, it's maybe they should do that shit on one championship.
Yeah.
Which that's probably the kind of shit they're going to do because they are getting desperate with like
Yeah.
freak show stuff.
Well, they haven't signed. When was the big one? Open weight tournament thing meant to happen.
Don't know.
Sick.
They've signed up guys to it. There's some people that have already got their names down for it, but yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I won't be watching, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, tag team.
Yeah, tag team stuff.
They're fun.
It's entertaining.
How does it, I've never understood how it worked. Like, when can you tag?
Anytime, but the minute you tag, they can't attack you, and then
See, make it fucking WE. Make it they can attack you. I want double teams. I want I want chairs and shit. Let's fuck. You're gonna make it a freak show. Let's go. WrestleMania's on today. I was watching it before we came.
oh really?
Yeah. Nostalgia, bro. I
Yeah.
was into it. John Cena, can't see me. I love special kids there. It's a special moment. Rey Mysterio, fucking Hall of Fame.
No idea who you're
Shed a tear. Shed a tear for that. I'm a sucker for people getting in halls of fame and retiring.
Yeah, right.
Cry my eyes out.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, Hall of Fame. Go Ray.
Oh, really?
316. That was me today.
What's 316?
Oh, it's just, I can't even talk. So
Okay.
no, it's a wrestling move. I'm not really balls deep into it that bad. I'm calling the piss, but I do get excited when people get in halls of fame.
I like Right City.
Yeah, boy. I went down on the weekend. It was good.
Sick.
Yeah, boy. So continue. Next question.
Fighter trainer relationship. What is appropriate? What crosses the line? I've been through this with my dramas at my gym. I'm not okay with it. If you're a trainer at my gym, you do not touch students in the gym. Like, I understand, but there's also the honesty thing. Don't start shit in the gym and then go, oh my God, how do we deal with this?
Yeah.
That's where if anyone had any respect for their trainer or the boss in the gym, they would come up to him and say, look, man, I've really got feelings for this girl. Like, she's been messaging me and and
if they're people who've been around the gym for a while, you would know because you get the girls that come in the gym and all they want to do is bang all the fighters. Whereas
Don't
you
come
get
to my
then
gym.
you've got the ones who have been around for a while and you know them.
Where are those gyms? I wasn't in any of those gyms coming through.
I wasn't either. You get the ones who have been around for a while, and you can go, all right, man, I know that girl, and she's a nut job. Leave it. Please leave it. You know, like whereas, man, sometimes it's like two people just match,
Yeah.
and you can go, man, that could actually work. You know, like, all right, I'm okay if you want to date that person, that's okay, but that's on you.
Yeah.
If it goes to shit, you two need to be the adults about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't be the whole, is there something going on? No, nothing's going on. I'd never do that and then do it anyway. That's what I just went through with the gym. You've got to be respectful to the man, because at the end of the day, it's a business.
I was just about to say, I think when it comes to if it's trainer fighter, you like have a responsibility almost for that not to happen.
Yeah.
You know, like I think trainer and fighter, like it's student teacher to me.
Yes, it is.
You know, like it's like
100%.
it's super groomy. Like I find it real fucking like I've always said it, like from the start to the end. I've always found it real fucking weird how coaches end up fucking dating their female fighters, and then they end up like all very, very good if it goes the whole way and they end up
If it
staying
works.
and they're married and all that sort
But
of shit.
most of
like,
the times it's convenience.
yeah, that's right.
Because
they're there. You know, it's like,
when
oh,
you're-
I can train her, then fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like, or he can train me and then I'll let him back. You know,
Yeah.
like because it's both ways.
think
It's
about
not
it from
just
a
one way.
dude's point of view. When you're in a club, right, and there's ugly chicks everywhere, you are going to look for the best looking of those ugly chicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're in the gym and all you do is go to the gym every day, you don't have anything to compare because your life is Muay Thai. You're looking at girls in the gym going, oh, I could be with her. When probably you wouldn't be normally.
Yeah.
That's probably not who you would look at
Yeah.
normally. But you're looking at them because it's convenient. They're the ones who are there
It's in
every
front of
day.
you. It is
Yeah.
in front of you. And because Muay Thai is your thing,
Yep.
and Muay Thai is their thing,
Yep.
like you're thinking, oh yeah, they're gonna be my thing. But here's the other thing. A lot of the time you need the opposite. Like,
Yep.
you know, like it's good to have things that you like. The best thing about mine and Beck's relationship is the fact that Muay Thai and boxing are different. She didn't do boxing. I mean, she didn't do Muay Thai.
Yep.
And you know, like that way, so like within our, like that's why we can work a little bit better.
Yep.
Like boxing's her thing, you know,
Yep.
like she can go do a boxing thing, and Muay Thai is 100% my thing. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yep.
that's why in our gym relationship it works like that, you know, like but I work and train with my wife and I love her to death, but being in the same place as each other all the time is fucking full on.
It's
So
hard.
if you're gonna go into a relationship with someone in a gym like that, it's fucking hard.
Just realize that
It
you
is so
don't have
hard.
any downtime.
no.
Because that's the thing. Everyone needs to have their own interests and stuff as well. You can't
Yep.
just be. You can't be in each other's pockets all the
Yeah.
time from an early
Yeah.
starting age for the relationship. You need to give yourself time to get to know each
Yeah,
other and
yeah.
have your own interests and then maybe they can like my missus. She didn't have anything to do with Muay Thai until
No, that's right.
after
until
Anton
later,
was
yeah,
born.
yeah.
So like 2 or 3 years into our relationship, then she started training.
Things were very established. It's like
Yes.
things were very established with Beck and I as well. It's
Yeah.
like I was the fighter when we got together, and then I got
Yeah.
her into it. You know, but hang on, let me just open this door.
Because we have a back.
We'll have a Beck and
We have a
son.
back and a cup.
We are just finishing up this episode. So, matey, shut up. You want to pop your head in and say hello?
Hi.
Hi.
This is my wife. We were just talking about our relationship at the gym.
Yeah, literally just
You want to
there.
pop in and say hello? We're actually filming
Oh,
too.
hello. Hi.
That's our wife.
Yes, that's it.
Hi.
But yeah, so like and like what we were saying about it being a business, like that's what you need to respect most is the fact, like, cool, you might be training this one chick, and let's say that and then you do have a good relationship. That one chick's got friends within the gym. You fuck her off and she leaves and takes all her friends. Me as a business owner doesn't want you there anymore.
Yeah.
No, you fucked up half my business. Your relationship that no longer works has now led to 6 people leaving.
Yeah. Doesn't matter
So
how
it's now
good
6 more fucking people I've got to go find.
doesn't matter how good her mouth is.
No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, man, because the word of mouth that got her in, that got all her mates in the gym, and then her use of mouth that made you fucking no longer work with her anymore. Her word of mouth is now going to be at this new gym.
So the mouth is the
The
problem.
mouth is the problem.
Stick to the animals.
Is anus. So, in answering to your question, anus. No,
Yeah,
no. Fighter trainer relationships are tough. I say tread lightly and don't do it.
Yeah,
But
but there
Yeah.
are the rarities.
yeah.
There are the
And
rarities.
just be honest with the business owner.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
say
yeah.
that's the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
from the
Because-
minute, don't let it start.
Yeah.
Don't let it start without talking
Yeah.
to the boss man.
Because this is no like me as a business owner has no control over your feelings, who you date, or anything. But
Yeah.
I have control over how I run my business and whether
Yes.
I want you to be
And what
coaching
affects my business
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah.
On to the next one. I got a pretty easy answer for this one. Who are your favorite pad holders to watch? Mine's
No,
Leo Phuket
Yeah.
Fight Club
big fan.
and Chris Forster from Venom. Yeah, the African lad from Venom.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I like I like faster pads. So
Yeah.
I'm a fan of who just I said him before. Fucking hell, my brain's fried today. Can't remember. Never mind. Pick. I'll just stick with yours. Fucking can't remember. Sorry, kids. Can't
So,
remember.
easy answer.
You know what? I actually really like watching Sammy hold pads too. Set like
Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
Really
like really like his style.
I like because he's so tall.
Yeah, I think that's what he.
Where he doesn't have to,
looks
he doesn't have to
casual,
hold the
yeah,
pads up high. He holds them like at his stomach.
Oh,
Oh man, I love
that's
that.
what it is. I'm like, that makes it look way easy. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's probably, and obviously not many things move him.
No.
You know, he's a big sort of fucking fella, so
Yeah.
I like him. So Sammy, love it, mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thoughts on those online Muay Thai workout programs? Do you think they bring value? Okay, to me, no. I don't. I think they're useless. To me,
Yeah.
I can't learn that way.
But that, like, you also have the. Put it this way, I agree. I agree that you can get more out of going to a gym. You got to go. If you can go to a gym, go to a fucking gym. But if you can't get anything else.
Yeah.
Look at them, but pick the right one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like we've always said.
Or even watch
rattled
them
off
all.
a couple now.
Or-
Yeah.
or watch them all and take a little bit from that.
Yeah.
But as I said, some people it works for them. You know,
Yeah.
for me, it doesn't. I'd rather watch a fight and see what fighters are doing in a fight situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, if that's what you need, then do it. But also, if you've got a trainer and you have faith in your trainer, you shouldn't need all that crap.
No, that's right.
Like, stick to your trainer if your trainer knows what they're
Yeah.
doing. What do you do when you're new at sparring and the person you're sparring is overly aggressive? I say to my gym, tell them to calm down. If they don't, just walk away.
Yeah. Don't
Say,
try.
I'm
Don't
done.
partner 'em.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you don't have to.
Make it obvious too. Like I'd make it obvious within the room.
Yeah,
Like, hey, fucking ease up, man, ease up.
Yeah.
You know, like.
yeah,
Hey, I thought we were only going to 3 today. You know, fucking not all the way to 10, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like, it could be a joking thing sometimes too. Like sometimes people get into sparring, and I say this all the time: if you're never going to fight, then sparring's your fight. So if
Yeah.
you're never, so just remind them that like, oh, this isn't a fight. Like we're trying our skills, we're not bashing each other.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to come out of it
Yeah.
alive.
Let's be able to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. On to the next one. Best current clinch fighters. Interesting one to answer because pretty much all the shows now are not clinch friendly.
Nah.
They don't allow you to not walk backwards. They don't allow you to clinch. They want people punching on.
Yeah.
As far as recent times, I'd probably say Yotin, FA Group. If you're going to look at old school stuff, it'd be Pep Chu and Yodwishar. But yeah, there's not a lot of options now.
Yeah.
The current entertainment shows don't allow for it, so it's pretty much almost going to be extinct in the very near future. Yes, yes. Spirituality and Muay Thai. Man, we've been over it a pile of times, and it's a great topic. Spirituality is different to different people.
Mm.
I think meditation should be a key tool that people use for their Muay Thai, which is getting in touch with your spiritual side anyway. Whether you be like
Cosmo Alexandre. He's God-fearing Christian or
Yeah.
Catholic, whatever. Brazilians are Catholic or Christian, can't remember. But he's like, I think Christian. He's, it's all for God.
Yeah.
And whatever it takes, man.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, you know what I mean? Like, it's not my thing.
No.
For me, the spirituality side of it, man, meditation,
Yeah.
having faith in, my amulets that I wear helping and my chants that I do helping and that sort of stuff. But I think without any outside help, as I say outside help as in some faith in something, I think it makes fighting a little bit harder.
Yes. Find your why. Do it for that.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about Mini T saving the show again. Sort of mentioned it before with him jumping in. He was meant to be fighting, a few days out, changes all of a sudden to fighting kickboxing rules instead of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Last time when he fought Rot Tongue on bugger all notice after not
Yeah.
fighting Muay Thai in years.
Yeah.
Man, Mini T's a legend, absolute legend. It'd be nice to see him given some proper Muay Thai fights in one that they stick to and give him a chance to train for it properly like
Yeah.
he was for this one.
Yeah.
He had a good matchup. It was a good even matchup in Muay Thai, So Mini T's a legend. He'll go down in history in Australia as an absolute legend.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Similar to a Josh Tonner,
Yeah.
Josh Tonner was a superstar and he'll go down in history as being an
Yeah,
absolute legend. I believe we got one more and that's it. Yes, one more question. Interesting subject because it's something we have to bring up. I think I have mentioned it before, but female fighters training and fighting with period, food, hormones, fatigue, cramping, energy, etc. Really important thing to remember is prepare your body to have your period, because when your body starts producing prolactin and it softens all your connecting tissue, that's where you blow out ligaments, where you do your
Yep.
ACL, that sort of stuff.
I say yep, like I know what you're talking about.
But you need to be doing a lot of like pull exercises. You need to be strengthening.
Lots of pulling, ladies.
Yes, I'm over here.
Exercises. Pull exercises.
So you need to be strengthening the right parts of your body to protect you from that first up. As far as the rest of it goes, if you are being a super healthy person, as a general rule, within 6 months, your body should be doing the right thing for itself, where you get your period correctly, like on time. If you're not doing massive weight cuts and cooking yourself and starving yourself and doing all those stupid things,
yeah.
if you're doing the right things, so yes, you're going to have energy days, but there's probably going to be days where you have nothing in the tank, which is usually like, it can be 1, can be 2 days. If you're healthy, this is what it comes back to, being super healthy so that your body's doing the right things for itself. Cramping, unfortunately, sometimes it just can't be helped. Some people get the cramps. It may come down to, talking to your trainer, having your trainer know about what's going on, and you might just have to do less on certain days.
Yeah.
If it's that one day of the week where you get the cramps, man, you might have to stay out of the gym. You might have to do something else. There might be some other exercises you can do.
Got anything else to add to that, woman in the room?
Yeah, come and talk periods with us.
Come talk some periods.
Food, that's your choice. That is one of the things. This is where, I'm hormonal, I want to eat crap.
Yeah.
Like my missus says all the time, it's that one time of the month where I want it. Man, that's a choice.
Yeah.
You still make the choice to eat shit. So the topic is training with your period and stuff.
Any tips, tricks?
Because like the food problem, the hormone problem, the fatigue problem, the cramping, the energy levels. Like I say from history, from dealing with my missus mainly when she was fighting, was eating super healthy, super clean, and sticking mentally to the cleanliness of it is a big part of softening the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find the same sort of thing? Like obviously in weight cut week, it's a different story because you can't be doing certain things to make it that it's a healthy option.
Mhm.
From your perspective, from your history, what would you say the biggest thing affects you, like when it's that time?
I mean, I've always been pretty lucky in
Yeah.
like in high school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never really had to miss PE or anything like
Yeah.
that. I knew heaps of girls that did, that got
Yeah.
cramps and had problems, but I just did what I normally would do and didn't really have any. But I
Yeah.
must say, getting a bit older,
Yeah.
definitely have noticed it more as affecting the way I can train and
Yep.
affecting the way that I just feel. Like
Yep.
I can imagine that if that's how you were dealing with your period the whole way through from 14 to
Yep.
whatever age you are,
Yep.
that it would be something that you kind of always need to cycle through and like get used to having and then get used to getting rid of, sort of thing.
Yeah. And
I
also,
mean, I know I've always used the pill, so I've
Yep.
always been able to kind of regulate when I'm going.
Okay.
So I would look at a date and be like, okay, cool, I can get my period, so it's not going to fall on me having my period when
5 week, we have got one. Yeah.
And
I get
calculate
that. Like,
that
see,
as
for
well.
me, like, I'm very anti
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hormonal
Yeah,
stuff, that
yeah.
hormone stuff, hormone treatment for.
Again, I've been lucky that I haven't had any bad effects with
Yeah.
it, and I've always been able to do it, and I've done it pretty much the whole sort of time
Yeah.
that I've been in puberty.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. Some people, it's a better option. Like as a fighter, especially, it might be one of those things. It's no different to dudes like fighters in Thailand jabbing steroids. I guess like it gets them through their career and stuff. But yeah, as I think a lot of it is you can manage your hormones through nutrition as well.
Yeah.
Like be a lot cleaner. Get
It's just another fucking excuse. Like,
Half.
I was like, you just
No,
fucking
it's
work.
just it's like saying I've got a bit of a headache. It's like,
See
well,
what
you know what?
do you know what the best thing is to do? Go for a run. Shut up. And
Do
fucking-
you know what? I'm cramping. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're not. If you lay in bed, you're going to be laying there thinking about your cramps.
Yeah. Don't
If
get
you-
a hot water bottle out. Just fucking go for a run.
Go
Do something
you
that
know-
makes you feel a bit better.
Yeah.
And then you forget it. You'll be
Yeah.
halfway through doing something and you'll be like,
100%.
oh, I was whinging before. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
No,
it's-
well said. Like I,
sometimes-
it's not my place to say that as a male, but that's the kind of thing. At the end of the day, man, sometimes you stub your toe, you still got to be able to kick, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Some things are hurting.
Girls,
Yeah.
First couple of periods, yeah, definitely. That's going to be something that's going to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. I can imagine your
It's
first
shock
time
factor
doing
and
Man, it
stuff.
scared the shit out of me my first erection.
But
Well,
once
Oh man, I've pounds that thing for days.
It's like, how do I do it now?
you're going to have that experience every month, every single month for the rest of your kind
Fighting
of
out your
existence.
things.
and-
Or sport. Like,
Yeah.
it's not-
See, this is what happened with me and my missus. Like, so she had a thing when she was training, wasn't fighting. She would get her period. First day she get her period, boom. She would disappear from the gym for 2 days.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, I got my period. It's really heavy." Right? Yep, cool. All right. When she became a fighter, she goes, "Oh, I'm not training." I go, "Bullshit, you're not."
Yeah.
She goes, but I go, "Yeah, now you're a fighter. You don't choose now."
No.
So she came in and trained. Nothing was different.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to be careful of is the whole prolaxin thing and the tearing of
Injuries.
ACLs, injuries that you get because of the period,
Mhm.
which is 99% of women who do their ACLs or their whatever ligament, it's during their period
Mhm.
or day before or whatever. So maybe on those days, man, any trainer that can't deal mentally with talking about a period is a retard.
Mhm.
If my student says, "Oh, I've got my period," okay, cool. We're going to go. It's going to be technique day.
Mhm.
Sweet. It should be that easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you don't if it's fight week, it's the Monday of fight week, and you're getting your period, man. Train like you're getting your period.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you've trained properly for the last 3 weeks, it shouldn't
Yeah,
matter.
it shouldn't matter, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
That 1 day or 2 days or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. It's as you said.
Train like you nearly sprained your ankle last night, sort of thing. You
Yeah.
know, when and you off, but you're like,
I almost
oh,
sprained my
crap,
vagina
but,
last-
you know, like,
Yeah,
okay, so-
do things perfectly instead of
Yeah,
heavy.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Good.
There is a way around every sort of injury, no matter. where you
100%
are
there
injured.
is, man.
Yeah.
100%, unless you've broken your neck and you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to be kicking anymore.
So from a man who's never had a period, treat it like a broken nail.
You know what? You know what?
That is instantly
Do
cancelled.
you know what?
Hated by every woman.
It's simple. Just be a man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just
Transition.
trains it up. No. All right. Well, shall we put a nice neat bit of bow in that?
Yes, we should.
And that's our final thought of the day. No, that's been our episode for today. It has been a fun one. This will hit YouTube. This will also, I'll release this in the morning. So we've got it on Spotify too. We had 2 guests today. So
Yeah,
we
pretty
had,
cool.
who was your first
Josh
one?
Masters.
Josh Masters. Cheers for coming on.
Method Man.
That's exactly what I thought when I fucking looked at that dude then.
Yeah,
Method Man.
that's his flight name.
No shit.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Do you want to come in and say hello? Quick, pop a head in. Pop a head in. Quick. Say hey. My boy, now we've had lots of guests. So that's been a fun one. It's good to have you back. It's
Yeah,
good
I'm
to have you back.
stoked to be back. man.
We've got a Ring Lovers Interclub coming up on the 10th, or is it the 10th of April? 10th of April, Monday, the 10th of April. Get your nominations in, guys. Also, nominate someone who can give us a hand on the day. We're going to have refs and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. We're putting it all together.
Do you know what's even better? That this will come out a week beforehand.
Yep.
So we've got a chance for everyone to get
To get it on.
the info.
So please, guys, Ring Lovers 10th of April. It is coming. The Interclub. It's at my gym here at Full Tilt. So yeah, it'll be a good day. It's on the public holiday. It's going to be awesome.
we may set up the phone for a live.
Yeah,
stream
we will. I'll set it up there.
Yeah,
I'll
of the whole thing on
the whole thing.
on our page.
Cool. But yeah, apart from that, guys, like us on the Instagram, Ring Lovers Podcast, Stand Up Guy Podcast, Team Pinky, Muay Thai New. Honestly, being Beck Moss. I don't know what Method Man fucking.
He doesn't have any
She
social.
doesn't have one, so stay away from it. Sweet as. All right, guys, you guys have been fucking sweet. I love you to death. Peace.
Hey.
Hey.